Vermonters with developmental disabilities play vital roles in our communities. We'd like to introduce you to some of your neighbors and coworkers and show you some of the contributions they're making to our world.
My name is Sherri Dunn. My job is assistant secretary. Assistant secretary does is file papers that need to go out to the parents, and then we do books for the parents too, and then we get the mail so we could look at the mail and put it in the boxes for the people.
Ellen Vaught works with Sherri.
Sherri is a coworker. She is a member of our staff, our administrative staff. She comes in once a week and helps with administrative tasks. And she is a colleague. Sherri, I believe Sherri arrived before I did. So I came in as a new person, and it was interesting. No one pointed out to me that Sherri had any differences, and she was very friendly, and we just have been good colleagues since then. So we started out on an even footing.
Sherri has been an employment client of Lori Nichols for over 5 years. When Sherri first started working at Vermont Family Networks as a volunteer, Lori was there.
When she and I started going there, as she said, she was a volunteer. I would go with her and we would work side by side. Then it got to the point that I would go with her and they would tell her what to do. I'd make sure she's set up, and then I'd back off and Sherri would take it over and she would complete the job. Any questions, she was able to ask them, but then really didn't need the assistance. And now she gets up, she buses to work on her own, and I pick her up at 1 o'clock. So she is completely independent on her job with them now.
Through her employment, Sherri has built not only a job, but the kind of interpersonal relationships many of us take for granted.
We don't just work. We goof off and say a few jokes. And I walk in the office and they all say, "Hi, Sherri, hi, Sherri, hi, Sherri." And then they start talking to me about, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have this? And I say, no, not yet.
She definitely likes to kid around and joke with them, and she kind of gets them laughing. They've actually gotten together outside of the office, a few of them. They've gone to lunch, garage sailing, so that it's not for Sherri just, this is the person that I work with, but they're still, she's gaining friendships outside of the office, which is a huge goal for Sherri.
Not only does Sherri's weekly paycheck help ensure that she's able to live in her own apartment, but it, plus some hard volunteer work, has helped her achieve another lifelong goal: riding lessons.
Well, when I was little, my teacher had horses, and my mom let me spend the night at my teacher's house, and we went horseback riding out in the farming area. So I said, I hope someday I could ride again. It was fun. Yeah, I do. I love it. Talking to the animals. One animal went to my neck and sniffed me. I pay half out of my own check, and then I work for riding lessons.
Sherri's job at Vermont Family Networks, which makes this personal achievement possible, is far from symbolic.
What Sherri does is very vital to the office. We do not have enough administrative help. We have a lot of paperwork because one of the things that all of us in all of our departments use are fact sheets, information sheets that we send out to parents. So we need to update those, we need to file those, and it's very important that we have that help in doing that because most of us are part-time and we do not have the time to do it ourselves. We really rely on her. It has nothing to do with charity. It has everything to do with respecting her ability and also, by the way, respecting what she likes to do.
The community of work is something many of us take for granted. It is even possible that in the pressure of daily life, we don't notice the benefits it brings. In addition to a paycheck and the pride of a job well done, employment provides vital opportunities to build friendships and enjoy the simple benefits of human contact so vital to a healthy existence. But for Sherri and other Vermonters with developmental disabilities, winning their place in the community is not something to be taken lightly. It is, to a great degree, the essence of life itself. We encourage you to take every opportunity to welcome these members of our community to their rightful place among us.